Good morning, movers, and welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. My name's Tracy. Your workout today is going to be the best of all of the exercises around the world. A few weeks ago, I put out a workout that was named after different people. This is going to be sort of similar, where we're choosing exercises that are named after places in the world. So think Bulgarian split squat. I know it's a favorite. Turkish get up, Russian twist. Okay, so we've got a bunch of exercises named after places. The formats are going to be different. I'm going to start with Tabata, which is the 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds recovery, repeat for 8 rounds. That's a Japanese style of training. So we'll start with a little cardio, then move into strength. I'm gonna go right into a German volume training superset. That's really fun. It's gonna be 10 sets, 10 reps, 2 exercises back to back. We're gonna hit the Romanian deadlift and a French press. Romania, France. Anyway, and then we'll move into some strength sets after that and finish off with another Tabata. So a lot going on here today. It's gonna be a great workout. You're gonna require a variety of dumbbells, and here are the ones that I'm using. Lift within your abilities. I'll also use a bench. If you don't have one, I'll show you a modification, and a Swiss ball from Switzerland. Again, if you don't have that, I'll show you a mod. All right, we'll start you with a warm up and we'll end with a cool down. Fun workout coming up for you. Are you ready to move daily? Me too, let's go. Okay, maybe functional training on the watch here today. How do we think of these things? Well, I didn't think of this one. No, I can't remember her name. Someone who had done the people's workout named after people actually suggested this one, and I'm like, you know what? Great idea. Reach overhead here. So I just pulled out the exercise tool kit and chose some right here, heel dig. Shows some named after people. There are a lot. One that I would have liked to add in here is the Nordic hamstring curl, but right here, most people don't have something to tuck their legs under, so we didn't do that. But anyway, we've got lots of variety here today. High knee right here. Should be fun. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's take it wide. And hand to toe tap right here. Stay wide, side to side lunge. Good, we're gonna drop right into the world's greatest stretch. So drop low here and stretch. And through that hip flexor and inner thigh, switch sides and up. Oh, love this one. Feels so good in the legs, in the hip flexor. Well, let's do one more each side. This actually fits my theme, the world's greatest. Oh, I didn't even know that till right this moment. It's perfect. Named after places in the world. Okay, come on up, let's go into some circles. Canadian arm circles. Maybe. Switch direction. And finishing with a torso twist right here. All right, are you ready for Tabata? 4 minutes of cardio, let's get warmed up and let's get started. All right, starting with our Tabata, we're gonna start with 2 knees, 2 frogs right there. You can do low impact if you like. I'm gonna kick it up. Get ready, 4 minutes of cardio and work. Knee, knee, frog, frog, that's it. All right, little pulses here if you don't need the rest. I don't need it yet, so I'm hitting this. Going right into ice skaters. Ready? Here we go, and skate here. And pulse again right here. Let's repeat that. 2 knees, 2 frogs. Ready? Here we go. Knee, knee, frog, frog. Pulse right here. Back to the ice skater. And work. And pulse. Let's switch the exercises. We're gonna go to jumping jacks next. Ready, and work. And pulse. All right, into our abductor jumps next. You can hit a squat if you want low impact. Here we go. Rest. I'm just gonna do this to get some of that burn out of my quads. Back to jumping jacks. Here. Okay, last one coming up. Whew, we should be ready for our German volume training coming next. Abductor jumps. Okay, shake that out. Nice work, everyone. That's a good warm-up. A nice style. Now, German volume training. We're gonna take 2 exercises. We'll superset it. We're gonna do 10 reps, 10 sets. So it's a lot of volume, but it's great for a nice, good focus on specific muscles. Okay, we're gonna do Romanian deadlifts and a French press. French press is like a skull crusher. All right, if you have an easy curl bar, you could lie on your back, on a bench or on the floor, and let this come right back here, holding a barbell. I'm gonna use 1 dumbbell in the skull crusher position. Join me back. Okay, we're going into the first set. RDLs, Romanian deadlifts. I'm starting with my 25s. You've got 10 reps. We're hinging forward, shoulders back, knees are bent, and here we go. You've got 10 and up. Last one here. And there's 10. I'm just gonna set those here. We can go right away into our French press. I'm gonna hold a 20-pound dumbbell. And again, using a barbell lying on your back or up overhead here. And this is also called a skull crusher or French press. Here we go. I've got my 20 pounds up. Really let that stretch back so you can hit those triceps well. And there's 10. You're totally welcome to use some of the same weights throughout different sets, okay? Because we're supersetting, we're ready to go right away with the legs. Let's go back into round 2. I'm holding 25s. And hinge, keep the dumbbells close to your shins. Power up and squeeze the glutes. Back is flat. There's 10. And moving into our French press again. Okay, ready? Up and over. Big stretch in the triceps, so all the way down and press. I'm holding a 20. And 10. Moving into our third set. I've done a number of workouts like this within the membership, so it's a love-hate with a lot of people. I'm going back to the 25s for another round, then I'll bump it up. But it's great volume. Here we go. And hinge. Back is flat. And 10. I'll rack those. I'm gonna go up on my next set. Let's go into the triceps. I really wish I had that easy curl bar. Just something a bit different, you know. Here we go. Lengthen, lengthen. 1. I'm sticking out with a 20. 10 reps here. And 10. Okay, good. We're going into the 4th set here, folks. I will go up to my 30s for the Romanian deadlift from Romania. All right. Of course, you could use a barbell here. Shoulders back. Reach your hips back. And 10. Back is flat. There's my 10. Whew. Set those down. French press, and I'll go up to a 25 pounds here. Ready? And work. 10. There's 10. That was getting harder for sure, going up that weight amount. Shake it out. We're going into our 5th set. We're halfway through almost. How you feeling? Let's do this and then we'll take a water break before we move on. Sticking with 30s, set 5. And here we go. And there's my 10. And into the French press, skull crusher, tricep extension. Yeah, this is what it looks like with a dumbbell, but it is preferred with the barbell, but I don't have, I do have that, but not the easy curl bar here. 10 and press. I'm sticking with that 25. And 10. That 25 is getting heavy for me. Let's grab a sip. Just take a breather for a moment. How's it going? Do you like this part or not really? We still want you to challenge the muscles toward that failure point. That's what's gonna help give you, this is the volume now on triceps and hamstrings, glutes through this week. That's really gonna help us build. Going into 6. I'll stick with the 30s one more round here. All right. Shoulders back, back is flat. And 10.
No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived. Blow my mind without warning. You digging deep within me. I feel obsessed. I can't
There we go. Might do those one more round. French press, or a skull crush, or a soul crusher. Nah. All right. What is this? 25? Here we go for 10.
You got me looped about it. You and me got me losing sleep. I am in too deep, like an overdose. You're the antidote. Losing sleep. I am in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived.
Okay, good. Whew. Shake that out. Going into 7. I'm gonna go up to my 35s for the RDL. All right, good form and work for 10.
You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I am in too deep.
There's 10. That's 70 pounds in total. So that adds up. That's getting up there for me for sure. Okay. Just gonna rest the hands for a second now. Triceps are probably ready, but that's heavier to hold for sure. Back to my 25.
Tell me how, and I'll do it, babe. 'Cause I just wanna make you feel Tell me how, I'll do it, babe. I love it when you whisper in my ear, words only meant for me to hear. Promise that your secrets.
There's 10. See, I'm gonna stick with this weight for a bit. It's definitely fatiguing toward the end. I'm like, how many more do I have left in the tank? Not many. Okay, we're going into 8, but a quick sip first. Whoops, and a trip over your bench. Don't do it. We're closing in, folks. We're in 8 here. Sticking with 35s. And hinge. 10. That is such a good glute activator. We hit a bit of hamstrings, but they're targeted more in a stiff leg deadlift. This is glutes powering back, driving up. Wow. I'll feel them tomorrow for sure. Okay, sticking with my 25. French press here. There's 10. Moving into 9. You're getting there. I know it's long, but so good to build here with this. As long as you're challenging the muscle, right? We're giving adequate rest because we're working upper while lower is resting and vice versa. Round 9. Back to my 35s here. 10 reps, let's go. Engage that core before you descend. Neck is neutral in alignment with your spine. Wow, that's hard. It's getting harder, isn't it? But this is what's surprising. If we're on set 9, like how much more maybe could I have lifted when I'm only doing 3 sets? Am I really pushing the muscles, right? That's kind of what you gotta check in with yourself about. I'll stick with the 25. Set 9, here we go for 10 reps. And 10. Wow. Moving into 10, everyone. Yikes. I was gonna grab the 40s. Okay, sure I will. I was gonna, but I'm not sure, but now I'm gonna do it. Okay. Harder to hold than anything else, I think. 80 pounds in total. Last 10 here. Round 10. There's 10. That was hard to hold. Very. Oh, Nelly. Last press. I I'm gonna go to my 30. I think my tries can do a 30. We'll see. It's a grip. Okay, last one here. Then we're switching it up to a timed format and hitting a variety of exercises. Let's go. Up. Oh, mercy, 10. And there it is. That was hard. Okay, you're done this section. Nice work, everyone, really good. Let's take a bit of a water break. We're moving into some time sets coming up. Join me back. All right, we're starting with a Bulgarian split squat. If you don't have something to put your back leg up on, then just do a static lunge here. I'll hold a 12-pound dumbbell. All right, shoulders back. And you're gonna do a full 45 on each leg. 20 seconds on this one's not quite enough. All right, we're gonna do more of an upright position here. We wanna target a little bit more quad since we just hit glute in those RDLs quite a bit. So stay tall, all right, nice and low. That feels like fire already. Last one on this side. All right, switch legs again. You can do that static lunge if you don't have a bench. I'm sticking with the 12-pound. Other leg is up. Little pelvic tilt and try to go straight up and down. Ready, drop it low, and here, and up. We do 45 a leg here as well because we might lose a few to balance. You could hold a chair or have a wall close by if you find that helpful as well. Into the Cuban press, I'm gonna hold 8s. I'm gonna show you 2 ways to do this. Traditional way is here with the flip and press, but if you don't have great rotator cuffs, go right into that flip with the press there. Holding 8s, flip, press. I wanna go nice and light on this one because of the rotator cuff. Of course, you could just do a high pull instead, or an overhead press if you find that your rotator cuff is not healthy, strong. You've got to choose a weight that your rotator cuff can handle. And 8 pounds is it for me. I tried this earlier with the 10s and I'm like, easy for the press, but not for the rotator cuff. So Cuban press, up, last here. Yikes, into your Copenhagen plank. This is traditionally done with a leg up on a bench, but I'm gonna show you a lower variation. You could just hold a side plank. Otherwise, the top leg is elevated, the bottom leg hovers. So you're here, just hovering, really targeting that inner thigh. And if this is too hard, you could modify with the knee on the ground there. We're only doing 20 seconds a side because this is hard for me, and I'm leading this workout. Switch sides, holy. Top leg is elevated, bottom leg is hovering. Yeah, normally people would do it with their leg up on a bench. This is hard as well. That top leg is doing the work, so that's good for me. Oh. You can drop that bottom leg if you need. Crazy, hey? Okay, Copenhagen, I don't know if we like you. Anyone from Denmark? In the comments, let us know. Do you do that regularly? Back to your split squat, you're tall. Drop it low. 45 a leg here, folks. Wow. Heart is pumping. I think it's from everything so far. I'm trying to stay upright, thinking of that quad in the front. Ten more seconds on this leg. Remember, we're on each side for a full 45, just to give us the volume. Switch legs. Whew. So far, so good. Fun and interesting. I mean, this one I've done lots, but that Cuban press now. Here we go. Low and lift, holding that 12. Anything single leg, of course, is a great way to elevate your game in a home gym if you don't have really heavy weights, right? Because your body weight works as the stimulus. Last one for me. All right, back to our Cuban press. Remember, you could just go right into that W here, boom, easier on the rotator cuff, or hit a high pull right there. Otherwise, Cuban up, flip and push. I'm holding 8s and slow. I don't love this one. I don't think I would do it again. So like, feel free to do my modifications that I showed. I just find that I can't lift very heavy because of the rotator cuff. And I would prefer to push heavier weights for my press, so it kind of seems not super effective. Although it is getting me in the rotator cuff area and a little rear delt. Okay, enough talking, Tracy. Let's go into the Copenhagen plank. 22 seconds per side, because this one's killer. Ready, and hover. Lower leg is just hovering over the ground. You can bend it. So much adductor on that top leg, hey? Hold it. 3, 2, 1, switch legs, moving quickly, and hover. Work on both legs. Holding that lower leg is hard. Okay, round 3. Round 3. Let's do it. I'm sticking with a 12-pounder. That feels hard enough today. Upright and drop. Low and drive. Stay with me on this leg. It's hard to stay upright. I'm so used to forward leaning on this. But it's good. I feel my quad when I think about it. Switching sides. All right, tall, pelvic tilt and drop. Wow, yikes. Into the, what did I do first? The Cuban press with the 8s. I'm sticking with that. Shoulders low and back. All right, knees soft. And we lift, flip and press. Control the down. You're coming right out to the side there. So that's where it's a bit different than the W. It's wide, it's very rotator cuff versus rear delt, which the W hits a bit more rear delt, well, more effectively, I think. So that's why I have to go lighter. Wow, sure gets you right in the goods. Let's finish off with our Copenhagen plank. 20 seconds aside. Get ready and work, lift. Three, 2, 1, and flip. Other side, and up. Oh, mercy, that one is work. Okay. Excellent. We're gonna go into a bunch of work for the abs. Every country seems to have something for abs. Join me back down on the ground. I've got a 6-pound medicine ball. I'm gonna use that for my Russian twist. If you don't have a medicine ball, you can use a 5-pound dumbbell side to side, 8 pounds, whatever works for you. All right, easier is feet on the ground, twisting side to side. More difficult, feet elevated, 30 seconds. Ready? Let's work. Reach and reach. Good. Try to bring the elbow back toward the ground. We're gonna move into that Swiss ball crunch coming up. So feet are gonna be on the ball, bringing them knees toward the chest, but you could do just a regular plank position if you don't have a ball. All right, feet are on the ball. Plank position, right here. To make it easier, put your shins on the ball. To make it more challenging, ankles. All right, push up through the shoulder blades. And we drive the knees in and back. In and back. Nice and slow, and don't let your back sag. Five seconds, then into our Turkish get up. That was hard. I'm gonna hold a 10-pound dumbbell here. We'll basically get one Turkish get up per side. To modify, just come up to this seated position here. Here we go. Up, tuck the leg behind, push up to standing, knee, hand, sweep, and down. Switching sides, push up, bring the knee behind, straight up, knee, hand, sweep, and lay it down. Okay, I don't have time for another one. That's good. All right, set that aside. Round 2, back to your Russian twist. Which one was the hardest? Russia, Switzerland, or Turkey? Ready? And back is flat, reach, reach. Of course, you can eliminate the weight or drop the feet to the ground if you need some modifications. Why is that getting hard? Oh, Swiss ball, crunch, or plank position. You can draw those knees in. You can just hold a plank from the knees or toes. All right, right here, push up through the shoulder blades, drive the knees in, extend. I haven't done this in a long time, and this is really hard for me right now. I'm surprised. I thought I was stronger in the core. Ow. Ow. Turkish get up. Again, please feel free to modify this. I do love a Turkish get up, so I'm doing the whole thing. 1 per side. Holding a 10-pound. Sweep into kneeling. Stand straight up. Arm is straight. Push, push it up. Sweep the leg again. Lay all the way back down. Switch hands and work. Up. Sweep. Push. Knee. Arm. Sweep. And lay it down. Nice. Round 3. Okay. My abs. Let's finish off. 1 more of each. Back to the Russian twist and work. Reach it back and back. Back is nice and straight. No rounding in the upper shoulder blades. Into the Swiss ball crunch. Is this your hardest one? Mine too. Okay, get into position, plank and crunch. Oh, wow, that third one I did not like. Really hard. I had to fight to stay in the pocket. Okay, let's go back to our Turkish get up. I'm holding at 10, 1 aside. Arm is straight. Sweep the knee. Such a good functional movement pattern. Definitely one to be practiced if you cannot do it. Start without weight, do a partial, and work your way up. And good. You have 1 more Japanese Tabata left. And in it, we're adding something called an African squat jump. Never heard of that either. But basically, I'm gonna teach it to you before we go in it because it'll start right away. It's a squat jump, like it's a broad jump from a squat position. So you're starting low, ending low. If you can't do that, do a regular broad jump or a giant step with a tap back, that's fine as well. Okay, let's finish strong. Okay, are you ready for that African squat jump? Squat jump from Africa. I don't know who does it like this there, but let's try it. Squat first, and then hit the jump, land in a squat, turn around, squat, land, soften the knees, squat. I don't mind that, but I've got good knees, so it feels fine. Okay, good. Little break, let's go right here. And we're gonna go into a sumo squat rapid fire jump right there. Here we go, rapid fire, just like that. That's it. If you're losing speed, just give me a squat without the jump. Tap it out. You can take this full rest now that we're feeling more fatigued. Back to your African squat jump. Low to start, low to land. Wow, quads. Okay, rest. Back to our sumo squat jump. Take it wide, jump here. Okay, we're going into burpees. If you don't want to burpee, feel free to hit a jack instead. Let's work. And recover. Power skip coming up. You're gonna double hit that ground really hard. Ready? Let's work. Back to burpees. One more of each, everyone. You're so close to done. 40 seconds of work left. Work hard. Okay, last one. Give me that power skip. 20 seconds and go. In 3, 2, 1 and done. You have moved daily in your round the world workout. Wow, walk it out, everyone. Tremendous. Well done. That was really fun. I mean, it started hard with that German volume training, I tell ya. I'm pretty sure my whole backside's gonna feel that tomorrow. Okay, walk it out, recover your breath, join for a stretch, and let me know if you like this in the comments below. I'm sorry, but I dug that workout. What'd you think? I know some of you are gonna say there was no biceps. I looked, believe me. I'm like searching ChatGPT, what bicep exercise is named after a country? We have some named after people like the Zottman curl, Zurcher, but yeah, I'm like, I couldn't find one. So sorry, you'll have to hit biceps another time this week sometime. It could have had more shoulders there too, but good volume on glutes and triceps, of course, switching legs here. I don't know, I just liked it because let's see what some different exercises are, ones that you liked. Let me know in the comments below because I'll include those more periodically in my workouts. This was good for me because I wrote it. A lot of the workouts I'll do for my brain because I just have so many exercises in there. Let's go into a butterfly stretch here. But this one was interesting and I need that sometimes to be excited about the workouts down here in my basement by myself. Something different. That Copenhagen though, I've tried that years ago and I knew that it was very hard for me. And if you have knee issues, like I don't, so that's why I included it, but that's a lot of strain on that inner knee, right? Like you shouldn't have done that if that's the case, which is why I gave you the modifications. Let's go into a quad stretch here. But yeah, I'm curious. I mean, we only held it for 20 seconds a side, so probably won't feel too much tomorrow, but maybe. It's like so inner thigh dominant, it's crazy. Switch sides. My abs could have held that, but the inner thigh was burning. And the 3 abs, like I said, that Swiss ball curl, what? I thought I was better at that. As it turns out, that's really hard. I should bring back the Swiss ball, dust it off from Switzerland. Anyway, kind of neat that these exercises are, you know, from all over the world. Let's come into this all fours position. Hand is up and big torso stretch here. Again, like no workout that I've ever done in the past 20, 25 years has ever been the same. Switch sides. People will say, why don't you just release the same workout? I'm like, I just can't. I can't do the same. I always want to do something different. Now, I'm not saying there's not value in doing something the same. There is a lot of value in that. Round through the back right here. We have, in the membership, I've written a periodized program for them that they can look at and follow if they want to. And one of our members, Val, did it very diligently, following this same protocol, same workout structure, hands behind the back, for 4 weeks. And you're tracking, so you're basically starting at, you know, maybe 60 or 70% of your 1 max rep. Next week you go up to 75 or 80%, then 90%, then, you know, your 1 max rep. So you're working your way up in your weight amounts throughout the week with the same programming. Let's come to standing, cross the leg over and hinge forward at the hips. So it's a great way to track your weight increase, right? Sometimes it's harder doing it like this because unless you do this exact program again next week, how do you know if you're getting stronger in these lifts? Round up. One of the things that Dr. Eric Helms said on a podcast I did with him, Hinge Forward, is that it's okay to have the variety, like do a different type of bicep curl, do a different type of tricep extension. As long as some of those major lifts you're progressively getting better at and overloading. Arm across. So things like your squat, your deadlift, your chest press, your row, and your shoulder press. Those should be elements I do include weekly in different workouts that you can come to that workout and know what you lifted last time by writing it down in a journal and then lifting progressively heavier if the goal is to increase muscle. Arms back, thumbs down, stretch that neck a little. Anyway, one of the journals that some of our members use, I'm going to link it at the end right here. Check that out. Track your weights, even in workouts like this. Write it down and then you know what to lift on the next time you do it. Thanks for joining. Let me know if you liked the workout and what was your favorite city, country from around the world. See ya in the next one.